So, on today's episode of shit that cops are doing that makes us all look dumb, we have this little gem. Yes, this video from I don't know where, some God only knows place, shows a cop getting into a physical altercation with somebody he's trying to detain or arrest. Dude takes a puppy slap at him, and the cop throws a rabbit punch at him, and then the bad guy decides to chase him across the street and basically throw punches and flail at him while the cop does nothing to protect himself and falls to the ground, only luckily enough to be saved by a partner who probably heard the cover call or just happened to roll up to cover his partner and zap the guy with the taser, in which case guy does some stiff woody and falls down, which was beautiful. I always love seeing that. But the problem is this, man. We got cops doing stupid shit out there like it's their goddamn job. For the rest of us, it ruins the friggin' profession and degrades public trust like you wouldn't believe. Not only do we have this guy in Dipshitville, USA doing what he's doing this week, but we also had two other federal agents involved in dumb shit this week. One of them ends up doing an entry with his tactical unit on a bad guy in a residence somewhere in the South that really should not have been an entry. It should have been a containing call out, and subsequently ended up getting shot and killed in line of duty, which is sad in and of itself, but totally avoidable had leadership and training been properly utilized. The other one was another friggin' one of these lawful but awful shooting at people in vehicles when you really don't know what the hell you're doing and how to place yourself and how to do your damn job. Not talking smack about these guys, but for the love of God, train properly, educate yourself properly. Don't just sit there and wing it because you got a beard, jeans, a plate carrier, and some Converse, and now you're tactical. In this instance of Mr. Spazzy fight, it would have been quite simple had somebody actually taken the time and given this guy the proper training and actually forced them to train. And budgetary constraints are one thing, and complaining about we don't have the money is another. But you know what's really gonna cost you money is the friggin' lawsuits that come on the back end of this because you didn't take time to train, you didn't take time to educate, your folks had a bad use of force because they were improperly trained, and therefore instead of going from progressive increase in use of force, we're having the ability to de-escalate earlier. They went from 0 to 100 with nothing in the middle, and next thing you know, that use of force was bad, or very questionable at best. In the instance like this, where we see a guy who basically has no ability to defend his own self, much less his partners and the community that they serve, it's embarrassing. It's hugely embarrassing. And in my career, over the last almost 28 years of my career before I retired, I would regularly see cops that when we had those days of training to where we would go and have our hands-on ground fighting or baton training, everybody and their brother suddenly had an ankle injury, a knee injury, a bad back, a stiff neck, or a goddamn bent finger or something where they couldn't do it. And their excuse was always the same. Oh, I'm hurt. I don't want to get hurt. More hurt. Oh, it might be a workers' comp claim. Hey man, this job is one big workers' comp claim. Get over it. Okay? I heard the other ones. I don't want to roll around with some sweaty dude. Well, guess what the dude attacking you on the street's going to be? Some gross, stinky, sweaty dude. So you better get used to it now in a controlled environment and deal with it. Because I can tell you, at least the person you're rolling with here at training isn't really trying to kill you. The guy out in the field who's trying to take your gun from you and jam it into your ass and kill you, or sexually assault you, or beat you in oblivion, they're trying to do you harm. And your dumbass is going to sit there and go, I don't want to get sweaty. I don't want to go hands-on. I don't want to take it seriously. Well, you're not just hurting yourself, you're hurting your partners, you're hurting the profession, and you're hurting the community because you're gonna make stupid decisions because your ability to reason and use force, or the ability to de-escalate because of proper confidence in yourself and your verbal skills backed up by your physical abilities, is going to be negated and compromised. And when it comes time to put the rubber to the road, you're gonna make dumb decisions, do dumb things, look stupid, and bring more discredit upon this profession than we already have or that we don't need anymore. For crying out loud, if you're in this profession, do yourself the goddamn favor and take it seriously. In fact, do us all the favor and take it seriously. And if you're not, do yourself the favor and get the fuck out. Tired and just over seeing this happen, man. People that are just horribly out of shape, look like a goddamn pizza delivery boy with their command presence. Uniforms look like shit, don't look like they train, they don't take training seriously, they only go out to the range at the friggin' 2 times a year they have to shoot 12 rounds down range and somewhere get inside a friggin' quadrant that big. They do no other training on their own because the department won't pay for it, so they're shelling out money on their stupid boats and bikes they buy, but they won't pay to go to a school to learn the friggin' use of force better. Give me a break. Do better. The public, the community, your partners, the profession is relying upon you to do better. Stop being a lazy ass, making excuses, not putting in the effort. Man, I put in the effort for so many years with bad back and numb legs, shit hurting like I couldn't believe, trying to hide it from my teammates and my guys, and working through it every single day, and I still did it. And so do so many other people. So get off your ass, train properly, don't look like this jackass in God knows wheresville, running away, scared to death because he's gonna get beat up. We're gonna end up with another use of force that's gonna start us into some goddamn civil war again, like damn near happened a handful of years ago because a cop didn't know how to handle himself and then jumped from 0 to 60 and ended up killing somebody. Do better. That's all I'm asking. Later.